Welcome to the FoxLearn. Today we will learn how to make ClickOnce set up trusted publishers. ClickOnce is a deployment technology that enables you to create self-updating Windows-based applications that can be installed and run with minimal user interaction. Visual Studio provides full support for publishing and updating applications deployed with ClickOnce technology if you have developed your projects with Visual Basic and Visual C#. You should select your project as release and select the platform target for your application when you publish an application. You need to create a test certificate. Signing the manifests ensures that no one can tamper with your deployment and download it to another computer in place of yours. You need to enter the URL that you will provide when you deploy the application. You should select Include for all DLL in the Publish Status column. You should have all of the prerequisites installed on your computer. When you actually deploy your application to a customer, you will have to select the appropriate version of the .NET Framework and Windows installer, plus any other prerequisites you need. The prerequisites are installed the first time the user runs the application setup program. Select that the application should check for updates checkbox, and then click before the application starts. This will enable automatic updates. You can also specify a support URL and an error URL that users can go to if they experience installation problems. At a minimum, you must complete the product name and publisher name. In the product name text box, type the name of the application shortcut. In the publisher name text box, type the name of the folder that will be listed on the Windows Start menu. In the suite name text box, type the name of the subfolder that will appear under the publisher name. Click the Manifests tab, and then select the Create Desktop Shortcut checkbox. When the user installs the application, it will create a desktop shortcut in addition to the shortcut on the Start menu. You need to upload it to the web server. You can see publisher is unknown. To config ClickOnce Trusted Publishers, you must always sign the ClickOnce Deployment and Application Manifests with a publisher certificate. Next, the certificate used to sign a ClickOnce application must be configured in the Trusted Publisher Certificate store on the user's machine. And finally, the certificate authority that issued the certificate must be configured in the Trusted Root Certificate Authority certificate store on the user's machine. When a ClickOnce application is being launched on a user's desktop the first time, the .NET Framework runtime will first check to ensure that the application manifests have not been tampered with since they were signed with whatever publisher certificate was used for signing. If they pass that check, the runtime will then look into the Trusted Root Certification Authority store and see if the certificate for the issuer of the publisher's certificate is installed in that store. It will then look at who the publisher on the certificate is, and see if their certificate is in the Trusted Publishers store. When publishing a ClickOnce application, changing the publish version property causes the application to be published as an update. By default, Visual Studio automatically increments the revision number of the published version each time you publish the application. You can see publisher is FoxLearn. After an application trust has been created for a given application either due to automatic configuration based on a trusted publisher certificate, or based on the user being prompted and allowing the application to install, Subsequent versions of the same application will not need to prompt again unless the requested security permissions change. We set icon for the application. It will show on the desktop shortcut. Open your control panel. You can see the application installed in Programs and Features. If you want to force the user to install an update, select the Specify Minimum Required Version for this application checkbox, and enter the version number that you are deploying. Thank you for watching this video.